I'm rolling.
What we're learning is as platforms are evolving, the creator economy is growing, but the entry bar into becoming a creator is dropping. Because what the platforms are evolving into, they're evolving into not very monetizable versions for creators. Short form. It's not as one. It's almost like we're going back to the days of Instagram influencers without the pictures. Because then creators were not, as in, how do I put it? They were not like creators per se. You had influencers post their picture, get brand deals. Then came the realization that you could do more with YouTube. You could get brand deals and get monetized and grow a platform, a community to sell merch, to do that. But you can't really grow a community per se on short form. And the selling, the what made being the creator the most fun part and the most lucrative part of being a creator was being able to build a large community, not a community. A large, you can still build a community, but a large community. That was what made being a creator so much more fun, so much more lucrative, and so much more different from traditional media. Is that your favorite celebrities didn't have community; they just had fans.
Yes.
You understand? But YouTube gave creators the ability to have build and nurture a community. Now, for other types of content, it's not the subject of this talk. But for entertainment, the niche, when the teenage kids who are the target in America and in the UK, they are the target audience of entertainment, the primary target audience. When they think entertainment, they don't think YouTube first. But they used to, which means they used to come to YouTube first. They probably still come to YouTube, but not first. And so when you have like a saturation of demand, supply is easier. So many people want to watch YouTube videos. So that means even if they are top creators, somebody can start doing something nice and get discovered easily. Because there's so many who want to see videos, but the number has dropped. So how many people who come there first thing in the morning and first thing after school? You understand? So that means when you're putting, yet the amount of content has increased. The standard of the content has increased. Yet when the demand drop and supply increase. That is just bad business. You are supplying more than they're asking for. And so creators who have already built a community themselves, they are not supplying to YouTube. They are supplying to their community. You understand? So they are not affected by this poor balance of supply and demand. It's the new creator who just came. So what you're bringing, less people are asking for it and many people are providing it. But when a creator with a community post, KSI post, this is not his business. It's KSI. He has a community already. So he's not telling YouTube, hey, send this to the kids after school. No, he's saying to the algorithm, send this to people who want to see me. They are there waiting. And they will be there waiting because he had already built that community. Now, how do you build that community on YouTube the way he did? Is by converting the demand and personalizing it. But the demand has dropped. So what are you converting exactly? There is no strong demand for new content even by the target audience, the majority of them. Not that there's nobody demanding want to see videos. Most people are looking for videos to do breakdown and make a few pleas on Twitter. They are the ones complaining about, oh, we have this thing too much, storytelling this, storytelling. The real target audience, the people who would show up in Dubai for KS and Logan Paul in 2017, the people who show up for Dude Perfect on tour, the real target audience, they are not there complaining about content saturation, no content saturation. They are on TikTok, they are not even around. They are on shorts, and when they have time, they show up on YouTube. And when they show up on YouTube, because of the setting of the algorithm, they are not shown the newest content on YouTube. They are shown all the people they typically watch their latest video. Who would they typically already have watched? The old YouTubers who they are part of. The average teenage boy in America and the UK belongs to an online video community. And when he shows up online on YouTube, he serves video from this community. Whether that is football highlights or Mr. Beast or KSI, Markiplier, Korea's Kenshi, PewDiePie, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, whatever. You understand? He's not served the latest videos on YouTube. He served his community videos. Now, then, in order to then get his attention, you need to do something so insane that somehow it makes its way to his front. And you only have him for that moment because he's going back on TikTok and Shorts. That makes it almost impossible. Because and the more difficult something is, the lesser the amount of it you're able to get. So that is the stress you need to go to get the attention of one person. That reduces how many people's attention you can get, because it's not as easy. But back in the day, in 2016, you didn't have to do as much. When he came, he was coming every morning. He was going to check YouTube before he goes out to school. As soon as he has a free time in school, he's checking YouTube. And so whatever time you posted, YouTube was just serving. There was strong demand. As soon as he's done from school, he's checking YouTube in the school bus. He goes, opens up his Discord and starts to talk about YouTubers. That has all changed. There's TikTokers.
I see.
Then now there's just TikTok. The people are not like TikTokers, just a bunch of videos on TikTok. Bunch of videos on Instagram Reels. Bunch of videos on YouTube Shorts. So easy. Yeah. Except if there is a show you've been following. And that's what these old YouTubers are. They are shows that people have been following. You might not like TV, but when your show that you've been following for the last 6 years shows up, you come back and watch it. Now you might be able to stay back on TV, but it's unlikely to take a lot to grab your attention to stay back when you have to get back to TikTok. People are on TikTok. The teenagers which we're talking about and are the primary target audience. They're on TikTok, they're on Shorts, and they're on Reels. So you want their attention, that's where you have to be. But the problem is that those platforms are not as monetizable, as rewarding. Let's put it that way. They are not as rewarding and compensating as YouTube, and they will never be. But they can't let you know that they will never be. They will, in 3 days, the Shorts monetization, whatever is starting. Shorts has existed for 2 years. There is no Shorts creator that stands next to Mr. B, that stands next to any old YouTuber and get a sense of equal status. And they have, most of them have more subscribers than Logan Paul. Literally. But they don't have that feeling. Why? Because that's 20 million clicks, not 20 million people in a community. So it's just so sad, most especially for a person like me that started in 2013, when this opportunity was, when YouTube was the place to go to, and kept trying. You see, when I write all those JP stuff, it's called JP Online Video Community. That's all I always wanted to do, to build a community online on YouTube. That's literally it. When I didn't even know what to call the brand, that's what I just called it. It's literally what I wanted to be, JP Online Video Community. But now, the platform that offered that gift of an online video community was YouTube. Other platforms don't offer it. The way it is designed, it can't even offer it even if it wants to. You're just, there is no sense of community connection with what you are watching, because you're not investing time in it. When you watch a YouTube video, you can choose that the next thing you want to watch is the person's video much more easily than you can enter a person's Shorts. Now, even though you enter a person's Shorts, you're spending 30 seconds per moment. It's not as investing as when you watch an 8 minutes video and you create a sense of bond. But it's hard to get people to watch 8 minute videos when they're not even on the platform. They are not around. Our typical target audience are not around. They're not coming back to YouTube. Only when they need to check out videos from the community they belong to. Now, does that mean you cannot capture any attention? You can capture, but it's not as rewarding as in the day of Logan Paul and the others. Why? Because it's unlikely that everybody who finishes watching is going to wait to see what's next. They go immediately. Now, this is aside the fact that the bar for the content has gotten ridiculous, and YouTube is no longer a rewarding platform as an entertainer. You have to spend more than you are making. Literally, the formula Mr. Beast presented is spend more than you are making, and then find a way to monetize the products. If you are fortunate enough to make it to a place where you have some people who are interested enough to buy what you want to buy. So it's the way to see it. It's like, it's still YouTube, but understand that YouTube is not what it was. The opportunity has closed. People will say, oh, YouTube will be around for 20 years. Yes, because YouTube, let's put it this way, YouTube partnership is what the creator program is called. You are called a YouTube partner, right? So YouTube has had enough partners that it will never die. But YouTube is dead in the sense that its intake of new partners is poor, low, because interest has dropped. People are no longer interested in YouTube. People are interested in YouTube partners before now. And so YouTube won. How did YouTube win? YouTube only won because it managed to gather millions of partners who people are very well invested in and keep bringing people to the platform, but to watch them. But doesn't matter, they are still on YouTube, and that's what that matters to YouTube. For the new creator, the opportunity to become a new YouTube partner is, being a YouTube partner is not as rewarding as it was. It's not a lucrative thing. Being a YouTuber should not be your dream or as much of your dream as it used to be. As a content creator, you have to look elsewhere now and think, what type of content can I create? Is it even TV? Is it Netflix? Just as in the early 2010s, we thought to ourselves, yo, I love creating content, and there is YouTube, a perfect system and platform for me to create content and have a great life. That's not the case now, but it might continue to look like it's the case because YouTube already has these partners who are providing content and bringing, and you'll still see the statistics, 1 billion users every day, 1 billion spread across people that they want to see. Whereas when they want to discover, they go on TikTok and on Shorts. And we're talking primarily our target audience, which is teenagers. Teenagers are not like, oh, it's so cool, you know, I want to go watch YouTube. No, it's Shorts. YouTube is not cool anymore. But for the one who already was with YouTube, doesn't matter. That's why you see creators tend to have a specific kind of amount of views they have. Creators before 2021 all have that type of views. You know, whether that's 3 million, it always dance around almost the exact number. Same thing with, even if you look like maybe JJ Olatunji's the second channel, it kind of dances around similar number because it's similar people showing up again and again. So for those ones, they already have that community. For the new people, it's war, and not even a rewarding one. So that's the thing, is that YouTube is not cool anymore, but YouTube cannot let you know that YouTube is not cool anymore. So and it's so clear, since first of all the last 1 year there was no breakout like creator, and we are trying to say breakout creator. He's been a creator since 2018, a successful creator since 2018. Since Matthew Beam, we've not had somebody go from nothing to YouTube fame on YouTube. What we've had is a bunch of creators on Shorts gaining millions of subscribers. But people who are already famous, like even YouTube, you see most YouTube accounts and stuff talk more about creator economy now and creator products. Product is for the already existing creator who is already successful, which means YouTube has shifted from, you know what, this is a place you partner with us, we make content and you succeed, you know, you have a lot of money, you make money and you live your dream. It's now those people who've partnered with us from the beginning to 2021. How can we work with you to monetize that your attention? Because the new people, they're not getting any attention. And so what do? We incentivize them to go on Shorts. Because what do you want us to do? It's not our fault. It's happened where the world has gotten it to, where there's saturation of that supply. So content is not, here's the funny thing, content is still the gold mine that it was. It's still the crude oil it was. It's just been all taken. Now you have to rent it. It's like when men first discovered, let's say, land. When man discovered land, it was free. Oh my God, people are taking lands. Afterwards, you pay for it. So you want YouTube fame now, you pay for it. But here's the thing, nobody's even selling, nobody's renting. That's why I said in the past, has to be the next phase. You have to then rent your fame, help other people become successful, and let them and take a percentage of that success, or dash them for free, or however you want to do it. But it's all taken. The YouTube giant bubble is relevant because the old YouTube partners are all actively making the best of it. But YouTube is dead in the sense that no new partners can come in as easily or even close to as easily as the former partners could come in. Now you need to partner with an already existing YouTube partner. Eric is where he is today because of the tiny partnerships with Logan Paul, with David Dobrik, but most importantly with Mr. Beast. Ryan Trahan's most successful series is successful because it was in partnership with Mr. Beast, an already existing YouTube partner. The only way in now is to partner with a partner because the door is shut.